Hello everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. So today we have an awesome project we're gonna do together. So I'm gonna show you how you can make a really cool black and white bobble cap. So I started here on top and then I've done it from side to side, so in rows this time. So that's how we get this awesome looking pattern in black and white today. So the whole thing is really easy to make. And yeah, including the pom-pom on top, I'm going to show you how to do this as well. So that hides the beginning where we started at. So yeah, you can even vary the size of the hat or how tightly the pom-pom is or how closely it is to your head simply by working with this overlap part. So that means that you can simply stretch it out and make a longer hat that hangs in the back. So awesome for longer hair if you want to keep it inside your hat if it's really cold, or you can also overlap it and make it smaller and that way closer to your head. So if you want to see how you can make this all by yourself in almost no time, stay tuned. So let's start. I'm using Lion brand yarns today. So this is called the Scarfie. It's originally meant for scarves. Yeah, so the name says it. And it says here one ball makes one scarf, but we will make a bobble cap this time. So I have my measuring tape and my 6mm needle, and we can start already. So let me show you the details really quickly. It's 150 grams per 285 meters. Then we have 78% acrylic, 22% wool, and as I mentioned, I will be doing it with the needle size 6mm, which I have right here. And yeah, we can take the beginning thread and start. So it's called cream black if you want to find this exact type and color. So yeah, we have a very light gray or beige color and then it gets gradually darker. So let's start with some chains. I will do between 35 and 40 centimeters depending on how long you want the overlapping part at the bottom of your hat. So make sure you do it as long or as short as you want to get that. So you see that it starts with black and ends with black too. So this is about 26 centimeters, so we need some more chains. So this is now 38 centimeters and it's what I have had planned for today, but feel free to make it longer or shorter. So this was completely up to me and you can of course adjust the length as you like. So let's go back now. We need 2 chains for the height and go into the third from the back. And then you can do a half treble or half treble crochets all the way through. I'm at the beginning. I hope you can see the first row well. So we have our first half treble row. And now we will again take 2 chains for the height and turn. Now we won't go here on top into the V-shaped parts, but into another spot. So on the side behind the V, and I hope you guys can see it well. And we are still doing half trebles. I'll do a bit more and I'll show you what I have after a while. So here is our second row. You can now see that this V part is kind of standing out, so it makes a really pretty effect, almost like stripes. So let's now keep going. We can start our new row. So you see the white threads, they are going to make things a bit easier because you can now see better where you need to go through. So yeah, we can now continue. So basically just go through the front part here after taking 2 chains for the height, of course. So I will do as many rows as I need to get the width that I want, so about 52 or 53 centimeters. So here we are after some rows. You can see the pretty V stripes that stand out just a bit, and we will now measure this. But before we do that, I just wanted to tell you, please do notice how awesome the color gradient is. So I'm really loving this black and white effect we are getting. So anyway, let's get this measured. You can of course use a ruler, but I always think the measuring tape is a bit easier since it's flexible. So let's see, we've got a bit over 50 centimeters, so this is better than having it too long or too wide because it can stretch anyway if it's too small, but if it's too big, you can't really make it smaller. Okay, so I messed this up a bit, so let's fix it. This row is also done. We can now connect the sides to get a loop shape to start our hat with, but I guess we could also use it as a loop scarf. Well, this is pretty awesome right now. And connect both sides. So you can see how thick this really is. So I'm at the other side and we can now close up. So I didn't cut the thread off just yet. We need a bit still, but you can cut it off. So see how much I actually left to still work with. So we won't need this long, but we do need a bit. So let's now pull this through. So we want to close this up, and then we have our needle for weaving threads in to help with that. We are going through all of our trebles and chains. There we are, so we closed up the hole and I'll secure it just a bit. So here the color gradient, white in the middle and black around it. So this is what the hat looks like right now. The top we will cover with a bobble. So we will make that out of the leftover wool. So you know the little bit we had left over. And yeah, apart from that we are done. The long end thread we will use to connect the bobble with the hat. So I'm still not cutting it off or weaving it in. I will be using a bobble maker today, but you can simply use some cardboard too, so I have a video for that too on my channel. And here is the little mini pom-pom or bobble. So we have a black side and one grayish side. And let's cut just a bit more to make it look pretty. And now we will connect it from the inside, so we need the end thread inside. We don't need it this long, so let's now pull the end thread of the bobble inside as well. So here we are, it's all hidden inside, but our cap is done, and I hope you guys like the way this looks right now. So yeah, this end thread we will weave in, and there is one on the bottom that needs hiding too, as well as one left over on the rim of the hat, but that's not too bad, so you can always overlap this end part to make it longer or shorter, or yeah, just to match your own style for the day. So it's really cool because you can adjust it and you can have pretty much a different hat every day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the project. Let me know what you think. The comment section is open, so you can also post any questions or maybe wishes for future projects that you might have. Apart from that, feel free to subscribe to the channel. That way you can always stay updated with everything new that we post. And you also get access to our older videos we already posted if you're looking for some extra inspiration. Apart from that, you can always shoot a thumbs up to let us know we're doing a good job. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in our next project. Until then, have a wonderful day. Bye!